Good morning, everyone. Margaritaville at Sea Paradise Day 2. Today we are in Freeport, Bahamas. Just waking up, getting ready. It's about probably 9:30, I think. We're gonna head upstairs, grab some breakfast, and then head off for the day. We are going to the Grand Lucayan Resort here in Freeport. It looks beautiful. I've never been, but I am excited, and I hope we have a good time. So let's go. All right, so it seems like we missed most of breakfast. It seemed like a lot of stuff had closed down by the time we got here. We got here before 10 though, so that seems like a reasonable time for breakfast. I'll give it a later breakfast, but still think there should have been more. I saw people around us had more, like we couldn't even find fruit, but other people had fruit, so I don't know. I guess we missed breakfast, but we got an omelet from the omelet bar, which that's a cool touch. I hope it's good, I'll let you know, but that's what we're rocking with for breakfast. Well, if you look over there, there is a ripe thunderstorm. Really dark and dangerous looking. Over there, it is really sunny. I have a feeling our resort is that way, just because that's how things work. But hopefully it's that way somehow. All right, we made it off the ship. Viva la Freeport. Woo! A lot of people don't like this port because the ship docks in like an industrial shipping port. There's not much to do in the port itself. I can see there's a couple of vendors out here, but there's really nothing to do right in Freeport, and it's kind of ugly. So if you do want to do anything in Freeport, you pretty much have to do an excursion. So that's kind of why people don't like Freeport, but you can take a quick taxi to a great beach here in Freeport, so don't poo-poo it. It's a bit confusing. We're trying to get a taxi. All right, guys, we're still not at the resort yet. We are in a taxi. So this happens in a lot of ports, but taxis like to group as many people as they can into a taxi so they can make the most money. Because if they're only taking 2 people, they can't charge as much and they don't make as much. So there was nobody going to Grand Lucayan, so they put in a group of 3 groups of people into a taxi going to 3 different places. So that's what we're going on. I still don't know how much it's going to be yet. I'm guessing it's going to be $20 round trip a person, $10 each way. But yeah, so we're not there yet, but we're the last one, so hopefully we're going to be there soon. All right, we have finally made it to the Grand Lucayan. I guess it's the whole resort is the Grand Lucayan. The beach resort day, whatever, the resort pass is at the prop club at the Grand Lucayan. So if you're coming on a taxi, let them know you're going to the prop club at Grand Lucayan. It was a different drop-off point. But we finally made it. It looks like a nice resort, but we're gonna go check out the pool, the beach, and just spend a couple hours out in the sun, in the water, enjoying the Bahamas. All right, we just found the beach. It's really dead here, which is weird. Like, it's good for us, I guess. We have kind of a private beach. There's like 2 other families on this beautiful beach. I guess that's cool. And then the pool's in a separate part of the resort, a little bit that way. We went one way when we walked into the beach, and I think the pool is the other way. So we're gonna hang out and enjoy the beach for a bit, and then probably go check out the pool at some point. But yeah, so far so good. It took a bit to get here, but we're here now. So let's enjoy the beach. But we're literally one of the only people on this beach. There's like 2 other families here with us. It's beautiful. The water is so blue, and it's just like a private beach. Like I said, there's nobody here. And look at this water, I mean, it's so blue, and it's empty. Like, I was just swimming over there by myself. It's insane. So far I would definitely recommend coming to the prop club at Grand Lucayan for a day pass if you're on a cruise in Freeport. They do have an all-inclusive option, food and drink. We didn't do that because we just didn't know how long we were gonna be here and just wanted to go to the beach and the pool. So, but they do have that if you are looking for that as well. So now we're probably gonna lay out in the sun and then probably go check out the pools to see what that's like. But yeah, enjoying it so far. Definitely check out Prop Club at Grand Lucayan. All right, we've enjoyed a couple hours at the beach. Again, the beach was beautiful, great sand, the water was clear and blue, and again, not crowded at all. So it was a perfect way to spend the afternoon. Now we are going to hang out at the pool for a little bit before we gotta go meet our taxi driver to take us back to the ship. Okay, this is amazing. We are literally the only ones in the pool, like this resort swimming pool. We're the only ones here. I can't believe it. And somebody came by and was like, do you want floats? Yeah, I want a float. This is perfect. I am so happy right now. All right, we are now leaving the Prop Club at the Grand Lucayan Day Pass here in Freeport. 10 out of 10, had a great time. Not so busy, beautiful beach, beautiful pool, just perfect day. And now we are headed to meet our taxi driver, the taxi who brought us here. We arranged a time for him to meet us back here later so he can take us back to the cruise port. All right, we made it back from the beach to the ship. I sat on the floor of the taxi this ride home, but I'm just happy to be back. Yeah, great day overall in Freeport. I love Freeport, even though a lot of people don't like Freeport. Okay, what did you think of Freeport Bahamas, your very first time here ever?
I had a blast in Freeport. I will say, if you are taking a taxi, get off the ship early because we slept in a little bit and got off a little later than we had planned, and we had like a day pass to a resort, and I feel like we didn't get like enough time there as we should have gotten, because I know Josh is probably going to talk about the taxis, so I won't go too much into it, but that's the only complaint I have, the taxi system. But overall, I had a great time. I had a blast.
Would you come back?
Nah. I would come back to like try another like beach. I know there were a few different people that we were in the same taxi with who went to Blue Dinghy, I think it's called. So I would come back maybe to try like another beach. But at the same time, our resort had a beach, and like a beach is a beach. So I don't know. I might.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not like eager to come back, but I also wouldn't like be upset coming back. Yeah.
Right. Freeport was a success, but let's get back on the ship. It is too dang hot out here. All right, so we just had some lunch once we got back on because we didn't eat out at the resort. Kind of stinks that the only thing open was a cheeseburger bar. No part of the buffet was open. We got back at 3:45 into the buffet and everything was closed but the cheeseburger bar. And another interesting thing is that the burgers on this ship were not that good in my opinion. When I was on the Islander, I thought the burgers were amazing. Best burger I had ever had. Like, I thought the burgers were really good, like kind of like a Five Guys burger. It was just like a good quality burger. The burgers on this ship kind of tasted like a cafeteria burger, which, like, for a cruise ship, I would expect a cafeteria burger, but I had a really good burger on their other ships, so I was just surprised that on this ship, it just was not the same quality burger. Like, it just wasn't good. And I forgot to film it because I was just so hungry, but it just wasn't good at all. All right, we are sailing away from Freeport. Once we've been back on the ship, we've just been hanging out. We had lunch, just laying out on the pool deck. I will say I had a great day in Freeport. I love Freeport. I would come back here again and again. Yes, the immediate port area is kind of ugly and not that much to do, but if you're willing to take an excursion, there are so many nice beaches and other things to do on this island. This is my second time here, but I'm definitely happy with my day here, and I can't wait to come back. And just as a mid-cruise check-in, this 2-night cruise, so would I do that again? And I would. So the cruise left yesterday, and we're going home tomorrow, so just pretty much all day today in the Bahamas. I'm not mad at it. I think it's a great thing to get a weekend away and to spend a day in the Bahamas. I don't got any issue with that. I think it's a perfect getaway. Not too short at all. For what it is, I think it's great. But We're probably gonna go get ready for the night soon. Just wanted to check in and say we are sailing away. Goodbye, Freeport. All right, we are now changed, showered from the day, and headed to dinner. I'm excited to see what the menu looks like tonight. Last night's dinner was pretty good. Let's go. We're literally parked out at sea because I think we're only like 60 miles from Florida, so we're just parked out of here. Crazy. But we're waiting for dinner. There's a long line to get in, but it moves fast once they open the door typically. Okay, pre-dessert dinner check-in. How was dinner?
I think dinner was really, really delicious tonight. I had the same soup that you did, but I just got a Caesar salad. But
Elaborate on the soup.
the soup was a chicken tortilla soup. Fantastic. Phenomenal, even. Perfect amount of spice. I will say I wish there was more chicken in it, but I think that it was really satisfying. It was nice and hot. It had a little bit of kick to it. I think it was delicious. It had like the perfect amount of everything except for chicken. And then for my main course, I had salmon, which was delicious. Yeah, I have no complaints. I've heard really, really bad things about the food on this ship, but so far, I have been satisfied.
So good. And what did you get for dessert?
And for dessert, I just got a fruit plate. I didn't want the sugar-free cheesecake again tonight, so I just went with a fruit plate.
Cheers.
Cheers.
But yeah, dinner tonight has been good again, just like last night. The soup, the chicken tortilla soup, one of the best things I've eaten in recent history. Definitely best thing I've eaten on this cruise. It was so good. Like she said, it was spicy, it was hot, not enough chicken. Yeah, I didn't get much chicken from it, but the soup itself was, wow, delicious. So yeah, that's my rave from dinner. Good overall. Soup is amazing. Waiting for dinner, I got baked Florida, which is just baked Alaska, but I'm excited for that. And then I think after dinner we are going to try and run over to the comedy show, so that should be fun. I cannot wait for dessert. Okay, while we're sitting here waiting for dessert, mentioning a note on the service in the dining room, it has been really good. All the servers have been attentive and stuff. What are your thoughts?
I think the service in the dining room has been like top tier, honestly. I think that the head waiter and the two different servers we've had in the past 2 nights have been phenomenal. All of them are really lively, they're really passionate, they're very like accommodating. And yeah, we've had conversations with all of them, and the water has been flowing, y'all. Like, we drink water. I personally drink water out the wazoo. The cup hasn't been empty once. Any day.
And the cup is normally empty
And the
on
cup-
every other cruise line.
And the cup is normally empty, and it stays empty. And I'm like, can I please get some more water? And like, it's not a big deal, but it's nice to consistently have a full glass of water, especially after being out in the heat all day long. And yeah, I think they've been very attentive and very kind, all of them, every single person here. Yeah.
And I will say that's something I noticed on the Islander, Margaritaville's other ship, is that the staff and crew in the dining room was phenomenal. Like, they were just all amazing. They went above and beyond and were just amazing. I don't know. So props to Margaritaville on their crew. The crew overall on the ship has been amazing, but I've noticed it especially in the dining room. So shout out Margaritaville. So we made it to the theater for the comedy show. This is the 18+ comedy show, so I'm excited to see how that turns out. We raced here from dinner. We almost didn't make it. Show starts in about 10 minutes. And with our faster to the chill package that I purchased, we do get priority seating at the shows in the theater. So our friend, the concierge host, ushered us right to the front, which was so amazing because we did show up later. It is filling up. But we got a good seat and I am ready for the show. All right, we just came back from the comedy show. It was pretty entertaining. It was a slow start. The guy was funny. Some stuff didn't land. Some stuff was a bit weird. But I think overall it was funny and he was funny. But now we are probably going to go to the casino and then hopefully I win thousands of dollars and then maybe just feel the vibe of the ship and then probably go to bed after that. This vacation is coming to an end. Short. Oh my God, I just almost broke my ankle. Short and sweet, but it has been an amazing getaway. Oh, and I am going to have my champagne that Margaritaville sent to my room yesterday, so thanks again, Margaritaville, for that. But yeah, wish me luck in the casino. Well, we got some Duc de Valmer. Deuce de Valmer, only the top of the line from Margaritaville. This is a weird pop top. It's like a twist off pop top. I don't know if you can see that. Oh. Oh, it's like plastic. That can't be good for the environment. Cheers. 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 The end of the booze cruise is getting crazy. So, this 2-night cruise is pretty much a booze cruise, which I hadn't really felt it was too boozy cruisy the past day and a half, but from like 4 p.m. until now, things have been getting crazy. People have been good. There was a woman in the dining room with no pants on. And we were doing shots and drinks and everything. And then there's some guy walking down our hallway like screaming at someone now. People are getting rowdy in the shows. I'm seeing the booze cruise now. The last day and a half, I was like, oh, people are being tame. It's hitting them. Everyone is on drink 15 out of 15 of their drink package. And yeah. But now we are going to the casino. Oh, first, actually, I am revising my champagne. I am filling my tumbler with the champagne now. All right, we took a break from the casino to check out karaoke because it was right off of the casino, which normally I love karaoke, but the people are not singing good stuff. So back to the casino quickly and then probably bed, but I'm not doing too well so far. Oh yeah, we're gonna stay up all night and go to the club till 2:30 in the morning. Oh, let me show you this. They're kind of all gone, but something cool. The casino has snacks. Now most of them are gone because they've been out for a bit. There's even meatballs. This is crazy. This is so smart, honestly. I love it. I had some cookies earlier. All right, we are back in the room. I did okay in the casino. I won $100 over the course of the cruise, so that was good, I guess. And now we're just slowly made our way back to our room and are going to bed. That is a wrap on Margaritaville at Sea Paradise, the 2-day Bahamas cruise. I was nervous and skeptical of this cruise before coming on it because of all the reviews, and I really enjoyed it. I had a good time. The food was good overall. The staff was above and beyond, super friendly. I really think the crew is amazing here. The ship is nice enough. There is some wear and tear, of course, but they did a good job with the Margaritaville theming. And there's enough spaces on board. The theater, there's a few lounges, a casino, 2 different pools. So there's a few different places for people to hang out on board, which is nice. What else? Freeport on this 2-night Bahamas cruise. I like Freeport. For me, it's a beach day. There's not much else to Freeport in my opinion, but it's always a good beach day in the Bahamas. And then, yeah, would I come again? I absolutely would come again if the price was right. I thoroughly enjoyed my cruise on the Margaritaville at Sea Paradise. All right, what do you think about the cruise? Would you come again? What were your high points? Any low points? Go.
I would come again, definitely. I think the price has to be right for me. But yeah, I would come again, I think. I have heard a lot of bad stuff about this cruise. I was a little bit nervous. But I had a great time, honestly. I think that the staff was phenomenal. I think the ship is like kind of cute, to be honest with you. I mean, it's like an old ship, but I prefer like a smaller ship. I don't know. That's just kind of who I am. So I like the smallness of it. I like the kind of like cutesy little feel. I think the food was decent. I didn't go without it all. Yeah, I think they had a great overall experience. I had a great overall experience.
Well, you heard it here, folks. The Margaritaville at Sea Paradise, the worst cruise in the world, is not so bad, actually. I would definitely give it a try and come on this cruise if you're on the fence. It is a good time. I personally believe any time on a cruise in the Bahamas is a good time. So I don't see how I couldn't see how any of these reviews could be so true and so bad, and I proved them false. It's a good time. So with that, let me know if you guys have any questions down in the comments. I'll try and answer them, but also be sure to like, subscribe, do all the things. I go on a cruise every single month and I bring you along with me, so be sure to stick around and subscribe to the channel. And with that, I will see you on the next cruise. Thanks for hanging out. Bye, guys. All right, we made it through disembarkation. We are off the ship. It was a fairly easy process. I definitely recommend any express or priority passes that you can buy because it was worth it. We got off fairly easy. I've heard horror stories about the disembarkation. It was easy with priority, so that's what I can tell you. And as we were leaving the ship, some random man and officers sure stopped us and was like, "Hi, Josh." And I was like, "Hi." I think he was the guest services manager. So he probably knew who I was because they had sent something to my room. But that was just kind of random and it was cool. It's just like, who are you? How do you know who I am? But it was cool. Yeah, we made it off the ship, now just waiting for valet. I'm curious how long this process is going to take, but this now finally concludes our Margaritaville at Sea Paradise cruise vlogs. Again, it was a great trip. I would come back again and again and again. All right, see you guys next time. Bye.